It's Danica coming at you live with my quasi unboxing of my kit because apparently when I was live, or so I thought I was for the last hour, it wasn't recording. Even though I got like the 3, 2, 1 countdown and everything, it just didn't happen. And then now I'm seeing people trying to call me and Facebook messages like, what happened to you? And I'm like, what do you mean what happened to me? And then I'm trying to hit the button that says, you know, post, and then it's giving me this error like live recordings have to be at least 4 seconds long for it to post. And I'm like, don't you tell me. Don't you tell me I just spent the last hour sharing all this awesomeness and not a dang one of it was caught on film, and it sure wasn't. That's okay though, because what's gonna make me happy is getting to smell all this amazing stuff yet again. So, all right, so out of the box, first up is this awesome foot kit. So we have a really great foot line at Lemongrass, and one of the things that you can do is that you can purchase this gift set that has all of these awesome things that are inside, and it comes just like this. Like if you were to purchase this for yourself or as a gift for someone, this is exactly how it would look. And so we have some Herbal foot soak for your first set, and then your foot scrub for step 2, and then your step 3 is going to be this peppermint foot balm. And then it also comes with this nice towel that you would use to dry your feetsies off with, and then even this nice brush with this pumice stone on the end. And so if you go through and you check out the different smells, because oh yes, oh, that smells so good. Oh, what is that? It's definitely peppermint. It's definitely peppermint that you smell in there, and that smells fantastic. So if you are someone who really enjoys peppermint, you're really gonna like this foot line. And then we have the scrub, and it doesn't have nearly as much of a scent like the soaks do, but it's definitely has different essential oils in here, so there is a little bit of a scent. But what's interesting about this is that it feels like kind of like dry sand, or not dry sand, but like wet sand on the beach, like what you're sticking your toesies in. You're on the beach there by the ocean, and the sand gets wet, but it's not like mud, you know what I mean? It's really kind of crazy. It's very sand-like feeling. So that is different for me because I'm not used to scrubs not being wet, I guess you can say. But I have actually tried this, one of the trial sizes of it, and I was very pleased with it. And normally I'm not a big foot person as far as like doing my own feet, but I could definitely see where I would do this myself at home a few different times. And then, yes, peppermint foot balm. So that's what we have right here. So we have the steps 1 through 3 with these and this. So this came in my starter kit. So again, everything that I'm showing you right now, because I didn't get the recording of the actual true like unboxing, which kind of makes me a bit sad because I didn't have the recorder on right somehow. Like I do this all the time. How did I jack that up? I have no idea, but I did. And for anybody that I may have worried, so did not mean to do that. I saw a few of the messages that I got because I know you all were expecting me to go live, and I did go live, or so I thought, only to find out that I didn't, but that's okay. Carrying on. So we have the foot set. Ooh, yes. So then the face set. So we have actually offer a few different sets for you to choose from depending upon your skin type. So if you are someone who has like oily skin, or someone that has normal skin, or particularly dry or sensitive skin, there's actually something different for each of those varying skin types, which I really, really dig, because in other product lines that I've represented before, that hasn't always been as easy to identify. So having something like this that's easy to identify is very helpful, so you know exactly what to offer individuals as they seek out your assistance, because it's one of the things that I love about what I do is getting to help others. So we have, let's see, you've got a number of different things here. So we have a gentle cleansing gel, and this is going to be all for normal to dry skin. Everything here for the most part, I think, except for this. This is for all skin types, but normal. So we have the gel, and then we have the face cream with botanicals, and then we have the hydrating eye cream, and then we have our facial polish, and then the facial mask. Now, the pomegranate scent is probably one of my most favorite scents. I absolutely love the smell of the pomegranate in this line. It just smells so good. Like fresh fruit. It's kind of good. Because it is fresh. And how do you know that it's fresh? Because a majority of our products, if you're not aware, have a birthday. So this particular item was made on December 15th. So just 3 weeks ago, this item was made, and now it is in my hands, and I will be using it. And if I remember correctly, we recommend here at Lemongrass Spa that within 6 months of receiving your item, you will want to have used it, because after that point, because these are very natural, again, we are 97 to 100% all natural products, they're going to go bad. Not super quick or anything, but definitely you wouldn't want to be keeping it around for years on end. That wouldn't be good. And then this hydrating facial mist. So let's try. Ooh, I can smell that. Ooh, what is that? It is, so we have some rose geranium essential oil in here, and then ooh, some witch hazel. That's what I'm smelling. It's not particularly a strong scent of witch hazel, but nonetheless, you can smell that. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to put that back in here. So again, this is one of the face kits that one can purchase. And again, just like the foot kit over here, it comes packaged, so to say, in this gift-giving organza bag. So that's pretty cool. I really like that. I think that's one of my favorite. Well, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I have a lot of favorite things about this particular company, but that certainly is one of them. Is the way the presentation is for the gift sets. So we have Almond Prebiotic Body Wash, and let me tell you what about this almond scent. This almond scent, it smells like, it would smell like you're walking into a bakery is what it smells like to me. It doesn't necessarily smell like a particular kind of product, not like, oh, it's bread, or oh, it's, you know, sugar cookies or different thing like that, but it just has that very, like, that very home, down to earth, like grandma's been, you know, baking in the kitchen type scent. It just smells phenomenal. And it's prebiotic. And so what's great about that, and it's, you know, I don't really know of any other company that uses prebiotics in their items, like some of the items that we carry, because the prebiotic, that allows you to keep the good bacteria on your skin, because a lot of those antibacterial soaps and lotions and, you know, clear, you know, creams or serums or whatever that they use at the school with the kiddos, it kills everything, which is good, but then not so much, because when you're killing off the bad stuff, you're also killing off the good stuff, and you don't want to do that, because then that causes things like yeast infections and whatnot. So for anyone who is a big, avid, like, hand washer, then you would definitely be interested in our prebiotic hand soap line, because it would help keep the pH on your skin balanced and keep that good to go, so you're not risking things like yeast infections and whatnot. And here's an example of one of our prebiotic hand washes, and this smells good. This is our mandarin orange. And again, all of the scents are extremely fresh. So anything that is like a fruit, it is if like you were physically eating that fruit, like straight from the tree. It is just so yummy. And this particular one has tea tree in it. And if you're familiar at all with tea tree is naturally antibacterial and antimicrobial. So that would be the reason that this would be such a great hand soap, is because it has natural things in it that kills off those things that you don't want without having to put the chemicals all over your skin, because don't nobody want that. Nobody wants that hot mess. Oh goodness. Man, there's so much, so much. Okay, so then we have our Healing Elements Balm, and it comes in this large tub right here. However, there are also other sizes that you can get, and this is one of 3 different balms, like healing type balms that we offer, and this first one is the healing one. And there's a very, very light scent. I would almost say it's unscented, but there are a few items in here that give it a light scent, which includes vanilla is in here. I can smell a little bit of the lavender and the grapefruit as well. But again, it's very, very light. And so how cool is this? So like this was born on December 29th. The 29th, so it's like literally just a little more than a week since this was made, and it's already in hand. Like, I can't even tell you how fresh I've ever gotten a product from anything that I've ever bought from the store. I couldn't tell you how long those things have been on the shelf or how long it took to get from, you know, production to wherever to end up there. So that's pretty cool. So the Healing Elements Balm. So again, I said that comes in a couple different sizes, and one of the sizes is actually this skin size, the skin stick. So for those of you that are familiar with skin sticks, this is what they look like in this size. And so we have the Soothing Balm and the Recovering Balm that I received. Normally these two do not come in the Consultant Starter Kit, but they are for the month of January. So for the month of January, anyone who would choose to join Lemongrass will also receive these 2 things. So these were bonuses in my gift this month, which I'm really stoked for, because the Soothing Balm is going to be great for things like you have a cold, you're under the weather, you're just not particularly feeling well and just need to be uplifted for whatever the reason, because there are some really good things in here, including like menthol crystals. So again, has a very minty smell to it. Let's see what other amazing things are in here. It starts off with our olive oil and our apricot kernel oil, and then there's even avocado oil, and then again the menthol crystals, peppermint essential oil, and then grapefruit seed. And so that's it. Everything I just read, I didn't leave a single thing off. That's everything that's in here. Again, sweetness. And then the Recovery Balm, this is going to be for individuals. So like if you are a runner, if you hit the gym a lot, if maybe you're like, Dan, my husband, you're just getting old. And your joints are hurting, or maybe, you know, you just need some relief from, you know, your muscles, tension, things like that, this would be really, really good. I was smelling this earlier when I was originally trying to do this, and it smells really good because there's cinnamon and clove that's in here, and I really like those particular scents. They're just fun, and they're so much better smell than something like a Bengay or an Icy Hot. Like, I think those things smell particularly gross. But this smells like I wouldn't have any problem having that on my skin at all. All right, so what do we got? We got all kinds of things. Ooh, yes, we have our oatmeal milk and honey hand and body soap right here. And this smells so good, guys. I'm telling you what, I just want to keep it right here. Like, cut off a piece and just like tape it here to the bottom of my nose so I could just always be sniffing it. This is fantastic. So this is a handcrafted soap. And again, everything that we make in Lemongrass is legit handcrafted. There aren't these huge production machines or anything like that. Everything is made by hand in small batches. There's even a little old lady, I don't know if she's old, but I do know it's a lady that's at home office that will go through and, you know, she cuts these bars into the sizes they're in, and then she puts the wrapper on and everything. It's all done by hand. It's just really neat. But in here, it has palm oil, coconut oil, apricot oil, jojoba oil, distilled water, goat's milk, ground gluten-free oatmeal, and phthalate-free fragrance oil. And that's it. That's all that's in here. And it's really important to note that they are phthalate-free fragrance oil. And they specifically put that on here because it's really imperative that you know there are no phthalates, because if I remember correctly, because I'm learning all kinds of things, guys, I had no idea. I had no idea the crazy stuff that big name brands put into the products, mainly as fillers and things like that. But phthalates, I believe it's associated with like formaldehyde. It's like a derivative of some sorts. You're alive and well, as you should be. You don't need to be putting anything on your skin that has any association with formaldehyde. So be mindful of that as you're looking on ingredient listings on various products, that if there is a fragrance or what have you, that it specifically says that it's phthalate free, because if it's not, you have no idea whether or not those items are in there. And again, you don't want to have to deal with that. So let's look at our body lotions. So I am super stoked about the hand and body lotions, because when you buy them, you actually get 2 containers. You get this 2-ounce travel size, and then you actually get a bigger 8-ounce size that has a pump that can go with it. And so I got one of everything in my kit because that's what's included. So we're gonna go through here and we're gonna bring all of these bad boys out real quick, and we'll go through each of them and kind of talk about the various smells, because we have some really, really good stuff here. Some really, really good stuff. Okay, so Midnight Orchid, I have smelt this, but in the body spritz. I have not had a chance to smell it. Yes. I would say this is like a dark floral, but it's not, it's a really nice floral. Like, I enjoy the body spritz that I have, so I definitely use this, and could easily use the lotion with it as well. I think that is definitely one of the things I really enjoy about the line, is that we have matching products. Like, you could buy, you know, the Midnight Orchid, and you could get it in the lotion, and you could get it in the body polish, and you could get it in the you know, various things, the body spritz. So that way you aren't mixing your different scent profiles. You can just have the one and carry that through your skincare regimen, which I really, really like having that option now. So we have the Midnight Orchid right there. And then the Pomegranate. Again, this is definitely one of my favorite scents. It smells so good. So good. If I was to have anybody try anything, and again, it's just my personal scent preference, it's the Pomegranate for sure, without question. And then the Almond. Oh man. This Almond is ridiculous. You weren't lying, Nicole. You weren't lying. This stuff is, that is a really, really good scent. And it's difficult to kind of describe, because I don't really know that I've smelled anything quite like it. Like I said, the best thing I can give is like the smell or the ambiance you get when going into like a bakery or something like that. And then this is the Frosted Cranberry. That's a good one for any cranberry fans that are out there. And then Mandarin Orange. Oh yes, I swear it smells like I just bit into a big old fresh orange right there, because they smell, I mean, they just smell it fresh, because they are. Like, how cool is that? The Men's Private Reserve. So one of the nice things about Lemongrass is that we have a complete, well, I don't know, I guess complete is a subjective term, but we have a full line for men. So we have a full line for men, and it has like 2 different scents that I could tell. One of which is this Men's Private Reserve, and let me tell you what, I really like this. Like, I can't wait for Dan to wear this, because Dan's gonna be smelling good. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, I like that. And then Spearmint Eucalyptus. Definitely spearmint. I can smell the eucalyptus, but I definitely more of the stronger spearmint scent. For any of you that are familiar with the exclusive Cold Snap from Perfectly Posh, it's not a catalog item they have, but it is an exclusive item they've had in the past. That particular scent, this is what that smells like, just as a point of reference. So for anyone who loves the Cold Snap scent, this would be something that you would really want to try. And then, yes, I smelled this earlier when I was going through this, again, the first time, and didn't do it right. I still can't believe I did that. This coconut vanilla is really awesome. Between the 3 scents that are listed on here, I definitely say it is much more coconut than anything else. So for anybody who's a huge coconut fan, again, maybe you're familiar with Posh's like Castaway Coconut or whatever, this right here, this is what you would really enjoy. And then we have Grapefruit Lily. See, earlier when I was filming, I really, there were a couple of these scents that I couldn't get like a real scent for because it's super cold here in Oklahoma. Like it snowed today. Like it never snows here. And so my products were still really very cold from having traveled through this weather. But now that they've been out at room temperature just for the last hour, I can definitely smell the scents of these a lot better than I had previously. So that's a nice smell, the Grapefruit Lily. Everything I've tried so far I've really enjoyed, you know, some more than others, and not because I don't like the scent, it's just like some scents I really, really like. Like I really, really like that almond scent and that pomegranate scent, but all of these other ones, they've been really nice as well. Candy cane, straight up peppermint. If you are a peppermint freak, this is your scent right there. And then we have the Baby Blend lotion. And this is a very light scent, which I like. But because it is for babies, and we always want to be very soothing and relaxing and very calming for the babies, the light scent that you do smell in here is from the vanilla and lavender oil that's in here. So again, those 2 items are actually the last items listed on here that I can see. So again, it's not a ton of those oils, but just enough to get it a really nice light scent for the kiddos. And then this one, the lavender vanilla. This smells really good. Normally when I have tried various like lavender type lotions, it's always been like really super lavendery. And I can give or take a whole lot of lavender, but this is a really nice blend between the two. If I had to say, I think it's probably more on the vanilla side than the lavender side. For me personally, I probably prefer that because I definitely like vanilla more than lavender, though. Lavender don't bother me. It's good. It's good. Ooh, so we have the Organic Skin and Nail Balm here, and what I like about this is that from what I've been told and have read and have seen various testimonials on, for any of you who've ever seen the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding, remember the dad that went around and sprayed Windex on everything because Windex was the cure-all for whatever ailed him? That is what this Organic Skin and Nail Balm is like. It is gonna be super great for anyone that has issues with really, you know, just dry, cracked skin, whatever the case may be. Even like if you have a paper cut, like a fresh wound, and I'm not talking like a gun wound or something, guys. Let's be realistic here. We're talking about like I said, like a paper cut. You know, scraped your skin on something because you rubbed up against it wrong for whatever the reason. This would be really great to put on there and help heal that and give it some nice TLC, because there's some pretty phenomenal products in here, and it's not a lot. It's not a lot. So in here, and I'll just read straight from the bottle. It's organic olive oil, organic apricot kernel oil, organic avocado oil, organic beeswax, horsetail oil, vitamin E, and organic grape seed extract. That's it. It is 90% organic and 100% all natural. So yeah, that again, from what I hear, this is going to be your stuff right there, a go-to for various ailments that you may try to alleviate the issues. What is this? We have some unscented body icing. So yeah, there's no scents. No scent. right there. 12.5, so it was just made in the last month. Like, how cool is that? Love it, love it. We have the Lavender Mint Body Polish. And so it's really cool. Let me tell you what, like, there's these body polishes are no joke as far as the amount of oils that are in here. And again, these are oils that you want on your skin, like almond oil, olive oil, apricot kernel oil. Like, look at that. I don't know if you can see it from there, but look at that big old layer on the top. So definitely have to mix this in really well before using it. And if I'm not mistaken, this particular one, yes. So instead of this being made with sugar, this particular one is a salt scrub, sea salt in particular. So sea salt scrub right there. Body polish. I got to try a trial size of this body polish, this pomegranate. Amazing. Again, I think I just mentioned earlier that the pomegranate is probably one of my favorite scents, and this is no different. And again, like, it's probably kind of hard to tell from the camera from where it's at, but yeah, you can definitely see, like, there's a big old layer of the oils that you'll have to mix up. So we've got that there. Let's see. Tea tree. Yes, some people are really huge fans of tea tree, and I am as well. Tea tree soap. So in here it is a palm oil, purified water, coconut oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil, kaolin, clay, and organic tea tree essential oil. And that's it. So for anyone that has like blemish or acne prone skin, this particular face bar is going to be what you would want to use. And why is that? Because tea tree is phenomenal. It is naturally antibacterial and antimicrobial. So you don't need much more than that when it comes to killing off that crud on your skin that you wouldn't want to be there otherwise. And then we have this 100% all natural hairspray. And this is the 2-ounce size. So let's see. I don't really have a whole lot of hairs to put up, so I'm not putting it in my hair, but I like the scent. When I sprayed this earlier, I was trying to identify what it was that I liked because it doesn't smell like regular hairspray. Now, I haven't used it yet, and I don't know how well it works, but we're going to give it a try. Probably not tonight, but very soon, and we'll see how it holds up because not all hairsprays are made the same. But in here is witch hazel, which I can get a little bit of that scent, as well as grapefruit oil or grapefruit extracts, bergamot essential oil, and then sandalwood essential oil. So those are some of the oils that are in here that make up the scent for that particular item. Then we have our spearmint eucalyptus massage and lotion bar. So even though it says it's a massage bar, I'm telling you, I've used a solid lotion bar before, and solid lotion bars are so much fun. Like, you just put it on. Like, I don't always like to rub things into my skin as far as like lotion. Maybe because I feel weird about getting it all up in my hands and in between my fingers, and I don't know. It's not my favorite, but being able to just hold this and put it on and just know that it's there, and it's just like this really nice layer. Oh man, it smells so good. I can definitely see how I'm gonna be whiffing myself going out. I do that sometimes when I smell extra delicious. So that's definitely one of them. Lavender oil came in the kit. And the fun thing to know about our essential oils is that our single oils, not our blends, but just single oils like just lavender or just lemongrass, are all USDA organic. And anything that isn't USDA organic is wildcrafted. And so that's pretty neat. And I think what I really like about having the essential oil line as a part of all of the products is that for things like the unscented body icing, I can customize my own scent. So whether I'm a big lemon person or lavender person, or maybe I'm a frankincense person, because some people really enjoy that, and we have that. You could, you know, take some of your body icing out of the jar, add, you know, maybe 1 or 2 drops to it, apply it, and then you're going to be good to go being nice and moisturized, and then also spelling the way that you want to spell. And I don't know that it gets any better than that. That's pretty amazing. And then here's a trial size of or sample size of the ultra hydrating body cream. And for those of you that are familiar with Perfectly Posh's fresh creamy milk, this would be a great substitute for that product, because that product is no longer in production. That hasn't been in production since last February, I want to say, is when they pulled that from their product line. And so for anyone who really liked the way that that worked for them and has been seeking an alternative for that, this may be just the very thing for you. Again, that's the body cream ultra hydrating. Let's see, what else do we got here? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything, because like I said, I went through it all. And here we go. So we have travel sizes of the men's essentials. It's a prebiotic. Again, we learned what that does. 3-in-1 wash. So it's a body wash, a shampoo, and a shaving gel. So there is that, as well as the aftershave lotion for men. So I'm gonna have to have Dan try these out and tell me what he thinks about them, because I'm super curious to know. And if he won't, but I'm sure he will, I'll try them myself, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I wanna be able to let people know. And then one of the last things I have here, but certainly not least, is our organic anti-aging oil serum. And so in here is, oh man, there's just all kinds of goodness in here. I'll have to tell you that there is avocado oil, pomegranate seed oil, grapeseed oil, green tea extracts. There's also some apricot kernel oil, some argan oil, jojoba oil, evening primrose oil, calendula oil, vitamin C oil, or olive fruit oil. Also has some rosehip, sunflower oils as well. And then, let's see, even has some kale and clay. Like, how crazy is that? For those of you that are not familiar with kale and clay is generally used to help, draw out impurities and keep the skin, very clean and fresh. And so to know that that's in here is pretty neat. It's one of the last ingredients, so it's one of the ones that has the least amount used percentage wise, but that's just pretty neat knowing that that's even included. So all of that, amazing. It's like, I haven't tried it yet, but the way that it sounds, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really, really neat. So let's see. Oh, we have our lip balm. I got the pomegranate one. Again, a great scent, though I won't be keeping this one. I actually had someone in my launch party win this. It's actually for Darla. This is what you win for having guessed without going over the closest time to my starter kit arriving today. She originally guessed, I believe it was 250, but it was 237 that it actually showed up. So she was the closest. Well, I guess technically she did go over, but she was still definitely the closest. So she is the winner. And I think I announced that earlier, so she already knows she won, but she didn't know what she won, but now she does. So it's that lip balm right there. And then super thrilled to be trying this here very soon, later after this filming, is this organic mascara. And I got to watch my girl Nicole put it on last night and was really super impressed just through the video, like how well her lashes looked on her one eye that she used it on. What I'm interested to experience is that she said that it was like a dry formula, like it wasn't wet like you normally expect mascaras to be. So I'm really curious to see what that is like, and so we'll have to report back to you what it is that I think. Let's see, so what else do we have here? What else came in my starter kit? We have this really ginormous tote bag, this huge thing. Look at this thing. This thing is just ridiculous. Like, you could totally go shopping at the grocery store with this thing. It is, I love it. I love it. I love tote bags. Tote bags are my favorite thing. I'm tote bag horror. Even though I don't need them, I buy them because I do need them. Because I was actually looking for one earlier today and I couldn't find one. How that's possible, I don't even know with how many I own, but it is. Also in here, ooh, I think this is one of my favorite things that came in the kit. Just because they're so stinking cute. Look at that, little shopping bags. So there were 2 different sizes, not a ton. I think there were a total of 5 bags, 3 of the small ones, and then 2 of these larger ones for using when people were wanting to make a purchase. We also have the essential oil instruction guide. I really dig that. It tells you the safety in the dilution of the oil that you would want to use, as well as its suggested use, and then also some recipes. So that'll be fun to try out and see what all that does. Let's see. And then there's a jumpstart guide for me, being the new consultant, kind of tell me how to jumpstart my business, and gives various tips and tricks and really kind of a guideline of things that I would want to follow to ensure that I start my Lemongrass Spa business off with success. So I'll definitely be going through that this evening. And then really the only other thing that I see back here besides this ridiculous amount of peanuts all over my floor is this huge, huge bundle of catalogs. Like, this thing is super heavy. Like, I can't even imagine what it would cost to mail just this because of how heavy it is. But what I'm thankful for is that there's no shipping on the starter kits. 0, which I think is amazing. And what's neat is that there's actually 2 to choose from, and the one that I chose with this spa one, and the other one is the makeup, the mineral makeup kit. And both are the same price, they're $139, but what I'm totally excited about is that as a consultant, I get the option to buy the other kit that I haven't already bought, because each consultant is given the opportunity to buy one of each kit, though it's just the one time that you can do it in your career, and that's awesome. So my goal is that when I finish out my launch party this Sunday, that I will have enough Hostess rewards to purchase the other kit, because you can use Hostess rewards to purchase any of the starter kits that Lemongrass offers, which I think is just a really phenomenal option to those individuals that are looking to start a business but maybe don't have the extra funds available right now to do so, and can earn their way by hosting a party. So in this month, it's double Hostess rewards, double. And so actually having like a $500 party would put you $130 in product credit. A $500 party gets you $130 in product credit, and the kit's $139. So $9 and some tax. Are you kidding me? Like, who wouldn't want all this for $9 and some tax? That's all I'm saying. It's just, it's madness. It's just crazy around here. So let me come around and see if there were any questions. Being as far away as I was, it's kind of hard to see all the things that are going on, but let's see, hopefully nothing happens here, nothing dies. All right guys, but this is it, you know, we got some really awesome stuff here. Got the kit for the feet, got some face oil, got some hairspray, some face soap, some hand soap, we've got the skin balm, skin and nail balm, the healing elements, all of the different soaps that came. As far as all the scents, we have some skin sticks, a whole bag here of the face stuff, and then again some body icing, some more body polish, here, and then left is just a variety of business tools, some really awesome business tools. So that's it, guys. That's my kit. I am really thrilled about the contents. I'm just really super excited about everything that I'm getting to learn. It's really been a whole lot of fun so far, and I don't know that I was expecting that, so that has been a very pleasant surprise. So I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to tune in and check out my new kit with me. Sorry things happened like that first go around. I still feel so silly. A whole hour and I didn't even know that I wasn't recording, even when I got the 3, 2, 1 countdown. That's just so silly. That's crazy. But oh well. I'm glad you guys came out and joined me. I think might have to do a giveaway for those of you that did participate as far as viewing in, because I get to see who all joined in to view, and I'll be letting you know what you got. I haven't quite decided yet. I just came up with that off the top of my head because I'm like, sure, why not? I want to share the love of the lemongrass because it's some pretty good stuff. So again, thanks for your time. I'm going to get off here for now. You'll certainly see me around. I hope you have a great evening and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see each and every one of you, I'm sure, very soon. Bye.